Hi and welcome to this wonderful, it's going to be wonderful, hip session today. We're going to be doing some hip mobility and strengthening work, which will also target your lower back. For today's magical experience, you will need a cushion or a rolled up blanket, a giant poking device of some description, or just a pole. It's going to just be something to hang on to. You can also bring a block, but you don't need it. This is more of a progression, so don't worry if you don't have one handy. We will just slow that movement down. This is going to be, for fair warning, this is your content warning, this is going to be spicy, and it will make you sweat. And it's about 4,000 degrees here at the moment, so I'm already sweating. That was too much information, but you know, you get what you've come for when you come here. So, with that in mind, let's take the hair out of the way and find yourself a comfortable position. Oh, last thing. Yeah, I almost forgot. The most important part of this video, you will need a chair or elevated surface. Your bed will do, your sofa will do, all of those things. Without further ado, let's come to our mats. We're going to find this 90-90 position. We're just going to take a moment, just move through the hips, just rotating the body one way and then the other, finding a place of stillness. When you get to a point where it feels like you want to move this way to get away from this hip, we're going to turn towards it, and then you're going to release. You're going to turn towards it, and then you're going to release. You're going to turn towards it. I want you to feel the fact that there's something kind of stopping you from turning this way more, and I want you to either place both hands down, or you can bring hands to heart center, as we say when we're practicing our yoga. This is just a way of distracting your hands. It's not, but it is. And we're going to just turn towards, and we're going to lean into it just a little bit. See how I rub it on, and you kind of do the thing anyway whilst I'm talking. That's distraction. Sometimes I don't want you to be distracted, because I want you to feel what's going on, and sometimes I do want you to be distracted. Come out of that. I'm going to move because I need you to see what I'm doing, but what I want you to do is keep both feet down and turn your knees to face the other way. And I'm going to turn round, and we're going to do the same thing. It's just moving, moving, moving. Notice how this hip feels. Might feel a little bit awkward and uncomfortable in this moment, because we've been activating some deep tissue. I don't know why I said it like that. Again, not important. We're now going to turn. Again, you can have hands here, or you can have your hands on the mat, whichever feels easier for you to access that slightly icky part of this hip. You're going to think about driving your reverse back butt cheek down to the mat, and you're going to turn as much as you can. Keep that breath nice and smooth. And you're going to come out of that. We're going to find the original 90-90 position. You're going to try not to lean too much. You probably will lean. I'm definitely going to lean. But we're trying not to come to here. If we're coming to here, you're probably not putting enough pressure through that hip. So you are going to extend the leg out to the side. You're going to point the toes to the sky and to me, to the sky and to me, to the sky and to me, to the sky. From here, we're going to lift up, point your toes, flex your foot, point your toes, flex your foot, point your toes, lift it higher. It probably won't go this high, that's fine. And drop it down, switch sides, try not to put your feet down. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're going to extend the leg out, turn the toes skyward and back, and skyward and back, and skyward and back, and skyward, lift. Point your toe, flex your foot, point your toe, flex your foot, point your toe, flex your foot, point your toe, lift it higher. Lift, 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 lift. Oh, and relax. Bring your feet to further than hip width distance apart, and we're just going to let the knees fall to center. Yes, that was a warm-up. Woo. Feeling your bum shuffle towards me. Shuffly shuffle. Come back to center. We're going to come back to that 90-90 position. From here, you're going to send the hips forward over this leg. So don't try and come up this way. You'll never get up. You want to orient your hips so that they're going over your shin bone. And we're going to sit forward as much as we can and back down. Forward, back down, forward, back down, forward. We're going to hold at the top. You're going to gently tuck the pelvis backwards, and then you're going to bring it forwards. Take it back, bring it forwards. Take it back, bring it forwards. Take it back, bring it forwards. There's a reason you're doing this in the privacy of your own home. And switch sides. I'm just going to move the chair out of the way, and we're coming forward, and then back, and forward, and then back, forward, and then back, forward, back, forward. Stay with it at the top. Tilt the hips backwards, and now flex forward. Tilt backward, and flex forward, backward, flex forward, backward, flex forward, hold, and let that go. Okay. First exercise is going to be a QL stretch with butt glute activation. So put your rolled up blanket or cushion onto a chair or your sofa. Then we are going to put our bodies over said chair or sofa. If you're on your sofa, well, your head's just going to be in a cushion. Don't worry about it. If you're on a chair, let your top half of your body be nice and relaxed. We're focusing on the right leg here. So let the left one just be as heavy as you can. You can point the toe or flex the foot. We're going to send the foot skyward and then drop it down. Skyward, drop it down. Send it up and down, up and down for 3, for 2, for 1. Hold at the top. Now, when you're here, you will find this hip wants to lift away from your chair. I want you to see if you can press your pelvis into your chair, into that pillow cushion, and then keep lifting up, up, up as you push your pelvis down. Lift up, push your pelvis down. Tilt the tailbone down towards the floor. And let that go. Let's go the other side. Up and down. 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 Last one. As we hold. Let the right leg be heavy. Pelvis down. Lift up. Now, whilst you're thinking about pelvis down and lifting up, I'm going to explain why we have a cushion on top of our chair. And that is to create a nice rounding. It's creating that space, that closing the space between the hips and the ribs that I'm always going on about. Kind of without you having to use your core. Let that go. We're going to let everything be heavy in the low body just for a breath or two. Should feel really nice as you lengthen through that spine. Hold that. No need to do anything. Just be here for 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to come onto our knees. You can bring the cushion if you would like to. I struggle with one of my knees through going onto the floor multiple times a session in jiu-jitsu. So I like to have a cushion under my knees, but you don't have to. If you're on carpet, it will make it easier. Your stick of joy. Those who are familiar with my sock of joy will be amused by that. Everyone else is just going, what? Okay, this is just for you to hold on to. You might not need it. I'm going to do the first set on this side with it, so you can see what I'm doing, but I've practiced this quite a lot, so I don't use it anymore. When we're here, we're going to take the leg as far back to a 45-degree angle as we can. We're going to bring the knee to your hand if you've got your arm extended. Otherwise, we're just going to bring it as high as we can, and then we're going to drop the foot down. That, it might not look like that for you. Throw it away. It might look like we've just taken the foot off. We're sort of hovering, coming back and round. That's fine. If that's what you look like, that is fine, as long as we're feeling it. So we're going to send it back. You're going to bring it all the way forward and then drop it down. Bring it up, send it back round and down to your cushion. I'm going to take this out because it's actually making me fall over. Send it back, bring it round and down, bring it up, take it out and bring it back down again. Send it back, out and round, up, out and back. Same on the other side. I'm going to use the stick. It's been a long day. Send the leg back, bring it out, round, drop it down. Bring it up, take it back and drop it down onto your floor/mat. Out, round and down, up, out and down again. Back, out and down, bring it up, round and back. Last one, send it out, around and down. Bring it up, around and back. Come to your chair. You will need it to be facing this way so you've got room either side. If you're doing it on your sofa, just make sure you're not on the edge of your arm of your sofa. We're going to bring our leg onto our chair and you're going to take your back leg as far behind you as you can. So the longer you can make that leg, the better. You're going to brace your hands onto your chair and we're just going to drop the knee down towards the floor. Yours might not look like this, it might just look like this, and that's fine. Chest forward, exhale, drop it down, inhale, picks you back up, exhale, drop it down, inhale, lift, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, we're going to hold at the bottom. Your knee might not be on the floor, that's okay. Wherever you are, chest lifts, and we're going to try and turn over the knee. Sorry, I'm being rude, coming behind you. Turn this way, take the arm behind, and now come back to centre. Take the arm behind, and come back to centre. If you need to build this knee up, you can. Take one more, and centre. Switch it out. Make that back leg nice and long, and we're going to drop down, and back up, and down, and back up. Drop it down, back up, down, back up, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, coming all the way, and we're going to twist out, and back in, twist out, and back in, twist out, and back in. Last one. Oh, lovely. And now get out of that however you can. We're going to come back to our 90-90 position. From here, we're going to try and take our elbow to our foot. You may be nowhere near this, and that is absolutely fine. You're going to take hands to prayer position, and you're going to twist and turn as much as you can. If you are here, that is fine. If you are here, but you can get a rotation, that is fine too. If you can, put your elbow inside your foot, we're going to twist. We're going to release wherever you are. Open up and bring it back. Open up and bring it back. Open up. Now wherever you are, you're going to extend that top arm. Maybe the bottom arm extends to give you a little bit more push. And I want you to think about pushing your knee towards your elbow. So you're almost trying to flip onto your back. So push it, push it, push it. Push it, push it, push it. And let it go. Switch sides. Let's move the chair out of the way. And I'm covered in grass seeds as much as anything else. Hands here. We're going to twist to wherever we come into. And down. And twist. And down. And twist. And down. And twist. And down. And twist. And down. Last one. Twist. Go as far as you can. Press your hands together to increase that twist. And then think about that foot pressing into your elbow. Push it, push it, push it, push it. You should feel your glute on this side starting to fire up. Push it, push it, push it. And keep pushing and let that go. Okay, we're going to come now into one of my favourites. Rachel, this one's just for you. One of my lovely yoga ladies, she loves this frog position. So this is just for her. So when you're in your frog position, you want your knee and your ankle in one line. Not this, sort of there. Your feet are going to be flexed, so we're not pointing, you're not coming onto the top of your foot. Although, if you can't access the side of your knee, you may be a little bit onto the top of the foot. If you are here, put a rolled up blanket underneath your ankle to try and get that foot to be flexed. We're just going to take some circles in this position. Again, this is why we're doing this at home. So, wherever you are, you're going to take your hands a little bit further forward than you think you need them. We're going to send the hips forward and we're going to squeeze. You're going to send them back as far as you can until you feel that same pinchy, horrible feeling that you felt at the beginning when we were doing our 90-90s. Send the hips forward and then send them back. Send the hips forward and then send them back. One last one, forward and back. And this is the one that no one likes. I like it, but no one else likes it. Take some circles with your hips. It feels horrible. I do this all the time and it still feels horrible, but it works. It's really helpful and really good for you. Circles, circles, go the other way. Oh, yuck. Oh, yuck. And then rest there. From here, we're going to extend the chest forward and you're just going to pick your foot up. Just one. And then put it down. You're going to pick the other foot up and put it down. You're going to pick the right foot up again and put it down. You're going to pick the left foot up and put it down. You're going to pick the right foot up, put it down, put the left foot up, put it down. Now, you should feel like you want to take your knees a little bit wider apart. So do that. From here, we're going to drive the knees down as hard as you can into the floor. It should feel like your pelvis is pushing you forward, because it is. Push it down, push it down, push it down. Yuck. Yuck. I see you. I feel you. Don't worry. We're all in this together. Disgustingness all the way. And then let that go. Okay. Grab your cushion. Let's go back to that nice thing that we started with. That in the moment felt horrible, but now you're wishing you could do it all the time. Okay. Lying the body over your chair. Let the left leg be heavy. Lift up through the right leg and down. Tailbone goes up as the pelvis goes down. That's a weird way to say it, and it's probably not going to resonate. We'll think about that. Okay, keep going. Lift and down. Lift and down. For 4 and down. For 3 and down. For 2 and down. For 1. Hold. Pelvis down. Lift the leg up. And let it go. Let the right leg be heavy. Lift the left leg up to the sky. And back down. Lift it up. And back down. Lift it up. Down. Up. Down for 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. Hold at the top. Press your pelvis down into the chair. Lift the foot up towards the sky. And let it go. Woo. Get your stick, or you can use your chair. We're going to come back to those hip movements. If you want to progress it, maybe you've done this a couple of times already and you feel like you want to progress it, let's make the foot have to find the ground a bit higher. So we're going to send that leg back. You're going to take it out to the side and you're going to put your foot onto either the floor or your elevated surface. Lift it up. Send it back. Drop it down. Send it back. Out to the side. Bring it in front. Out and down and drop it down. Push it back. Out and around. Lift it up. Out and down. Send it back. Out. Down. Last one. Out and down. Switch sides. Send it back. Out and around. Take it out. Come back and down. Take it round. Find the block. Send it out and back and down. Last one forward. Last one back. Woo-wee. And throw your block away. We don't need that right now. Coming back to your 90-90s. Again, we're going over the shin. So we're going to send it forward and back for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5. My knee's slipping off the mat and it's a very hard floor. 6, 7, 8. Hold at the top. Tilt that pelvis back and then forward. Back and then forward. Back and then forward. Back and then forward. Hold at the top. If you want to add some extra spice, if your left knee is out to the side, you're going to take that left hand behind you. You're going to lift the right arm up towards the sky. Oi. And come down. Finding this pigeon. No, well it is. This is baby pigeon. Okay, so we're going to twist. Wherever you are, you're going to extend open towards the sky and then bring down. Lift it up and bring it down. Lift it up, bring it down, lift it up, press your foot into your elbow and see if you can twist a bit more wherever you are. Push, push, push with that foot. Even if your foot is not connected to your elbow, even if you're here, I still want you to think about sending that foot that way. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. And let it go. Other side, other side. Okay, hips forward, and back, and forward, and back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold at the top. We're going to tilt just the pelvis back and forward. Should be a really small movement. I don't want to see this. We're just tilting tailbone back, tailbone forward. To the floor, to the sky. To the floor, to the sky. One more floor. Sky. Push it forward, forward, forward. Forward, forward. Oh, let it go. Woo-wee. Okay, same again. Hands come to prayer position. Either you're here and that's fine, or maybe you can find your foot. Maybe you've noticed that you've got a little bit further this time than you did last time. And that is excellent. Okay, bring your elbow down and extend. Down and extend. Down and extend. Down and extend. One more. And extend. Push your foot into your elbow. Or push your foot towards the wall. Doesn't matter even if your elbow's not connected. That's starting to be a song. Sort of. Push it, push it, push it. Oh, let it go. Let it go. Coming back to your chair. Turning it round. Chuck your cushion on the floor. Unless you want to go completely wild. And keep your cushion there. And do it with an even higher elevation. Which is also absolutely fine. We're going to extend that back leg back as far as we can. Drop the knee down. And lift up. Drop the knee down. And lift up. Drop the knee down. Lift up. For 3. For 2. For 1. Extend that leg back and try and open your arms. So you're putting all the pressure through this hip. Now, I want you to push, squeeze this glute down as much as you can. Squeeze it, and release. Squeeze it, and release. Squeeze it. I'm not pushing with my back leg, I'm squeezing this glute. And release. Oh, let that go. Switch sides. Hop it back. We're going to come down and back up. And down and back up. Down and back up. For 4. For 3. Sometimes I have to remind myself to smile. For 2. And for 1. It's not because I'm not having a nice time. I mean, I am having a nice time. But also some of this hurts. Okay. So we're going to squeeze our back glute with our arms extended. If this is too much, just make it so that your body is as heavy as possible. Squeeze that glute and release. Squeeze the glute and release. Squeeze that glute really hard and release. Oh my goodness. Okay, come down to your mat. Right, we're going to take some opposing stretches. So you can bring whichever side you are on, you're going to bring your knee into center and just casually bring one knee over the other. And then do the other on the other side before we get into our last round of our frog stretches. Okay, last round. This is your last exercise of this session. We're going to come into our frog. You're going to take your hands a little bit further forward than you think you might need them. And you're going to tilt your pelvis forward and back. Tilt it forward and back. Tilt it forward and back. When you get to back, move your hands back. We want chest elevated. You're going to pick that back foot up as much as you can. Hold it. Hold it. Pick it up more. Pick it up more. Try not to lean forward. Just try and pick the foot up towards your head. I'm never going to get to my head. And then lower it down. We're going to do the same with the other side. So pick that foot up, 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 and a bit more up, and a bit more up. The other thing that I should say, try not to tilt towards the opposite side. You want to keep level. Keep the same amount of weight in both hands. Let it go. Take some circles. One way, circles. The other way. Oh, yuck. And then we're going to say that is the end of your session for today. You don't need to do anything else with your hips. Hopefully they feel juicy and a little bit more awake and stronger and all the good things. I look forward very, very much to seeing you on the next session. As always today, I'm going to leave you wishing you plenty of sunshine for the rest of your day, lots of magic, things that smell nice, things that taste good, and things that make you feel incredible. Thank you very much for joining me, sending you lots and lots and lots of love.